People gathered in Addis Ababa to escort the casket of popular musician Hachalu Hundessa, who was shot dead on Monday. This procession marked the beginning of violence that has left dozens dead. Hachalu was an icon for Ethiopia's biggest ethnic group, the Oromo. His music was a soundtrack to protests that propelled Prime Minister Abiy Ahmed into office in 2018.
Hachalu was a role model for the struggle for democracy, human rights, freedom and justice. He was treacherously murdered by some external and internal elements who have been planning for a while now to start a strife and chaos among our people.
His killing has spurred angry protests, which led to the government shutting down the internet on Tuesday. There is now little evidence of what is happening inside Ethiopia. There are unconfirmed reports of gunshots and explosions in the capital, while the military has been deployed in response to armed gangs allegedly roaming Addis Ababa. Prime Minister Abiy has accused foreign forces of assassinating the singer in an attempt to destabilise the country. He alluded to Egypt and Sudan, which is in dispute with Ethiopia over the opening of Africa's largest hydroelectric dam.
As the UN Security Council was meeting to discuss the Renaissance Dam crisis, this assassination crime took place. It's a crime in which an external force has participated and carried it out using a local force.
Others argue it's unlikely another country orchestrated Hachalu's killing. Ethnic tensions have grown in recent years, with the Oromo complaining of marginalisation, despite them being the biggest of Ethiopia's 80 ethnic groups and having Abiy, a fellow Oromo, as Prime Minister. Hachalu and other Oromos had become more critical of Abiy in recent months.
Well, one of the big questions is who actually killed the musician. This is the match that touched everything off, and I think what you're seeing here is a great deal of ethnic unrest, which has been touched off by this incident.
Human Rights Watch has accused the government of making a volatile situation worse after some of Abiy's political opponents were arrested, including media tycoon Jawar Mohammed. Ethiopians now fear Hachalu's funeral in his hometown of Ambo on Thursday may result in more violence. Charlotte Bellis, Al Jazeera.
Well, Ayanta Ayano is part of the Oromo community. She says the government needs to give her people space to mourn in peace.
So far, the government's handling of this situation has really exasperated the situation. Instead of giving people the space to mourn, the government has shut down the internet. It's arresting people as we speak, and it's sending a very dangerous and wrong message. It's telling the Oromo that we are not even allowed to mourn one of the most beloved young men whose life was cut short. We need to be allowed to express what this situation means to us. We need to be able to, because people are really wondering, can the Oromo belong here? Do they have a right here to just exist, to mourn? Hachalu's family was attacked while they're in mourning. His friends and family are attacked. The Oromo youth are attacked. And this is a very, very dangerous situation. And the government really needs to back off